everyone, Leslie here with Purely Gel Nails, and this is my rose quartz nail tutorial. To achieve this look, I used Ugly Duckling Fufu Warm, Ugly Duckling Matte Top Coat, a white acrylic paint, and a water brush pen. Begin by prepping your client's nail. Once the nail is prepped, use Fufu Warm as your base layer. Paint on a generous layer so you are able to see some color. Place in your light to cure. Once cured, paint on another generous layer of Fufu Warm to really make the color pop. It will still be slightly translucent in some spots. Don't worry, this is a good thing. Then back in the light to cure. When finished curing, take your gel cleanser and remove the inhibition layer. Now, before we start, note that when you squeeze the pen, the water rolls down the side of the brush. It doesn't come through it. Start by making a paint and water mixture on a palette, or in this case, a business card. Ensure your brush is never too wet. If it is, dab it on a 2x2. Then go back and get equal parts paint and water on your brush and squiggle down the nail. Acrylic paint will dry from the outside in. Clean your brush off, then go back through the center, picking up the excess paint. Continue to do this until you have brighter outside lines and a softer, smokier inside. Make sure you would allow it a few seconds to dry in between, or else your outer lines will disappear. You will know it is dry when the wet shine is gone. Continue to play around until you're happy with the way it looks. Keep in mind, less is always more. In this case, I wanted it to be a bit brighter at the bottom. Once you are happy with the outcome, let it dry completely. There should be no shine to it at all. Now build, cure, shape, and finish file the nail. You will start to see more dimensions to the nail now that you've built it. Once you are finished, like this nail is, you are ready for the next step. Ugly Duckling Matte. Apply a generous coat of matte to the nail. Then, place in the light to cure. Once cured, wipe off the inhibition layer and buff the nail with a fine grit buffer. Why? Your next layer of paint will need an etched surface to adhere to. Re-cleanse the nail to remove any dust. Now go back and repeat the paint process we did the first time, but opposite of where you painted before. I had too much water, not enough paint, so nothing showed up. Make sure you have equal parts, and remember, allow time to dry in between. This is the time you get to be creative and let your brush go. When you are happy with the way it looks, again, let it dry completely. Once it is visibly dry, you can then apply your favorite top coat. In this case, mine is Ugly Duckling No Wipe Top Coat. Making sure the entire nail is covered, do your final cure. And then that's it. You're all done. Pretty simple, hey? Tip: if you want a more dimensional look, paint more lines on the bottom layer than your top layer. It'll give it a more 3D dimension. Here are the reveal shots. Check out the rose quartz nail I did on myself. I really hope this tutorial was helpful for you guys, and please tag me in any of your trials. Thanks for joining!